What is mental health? All right, so first of all, we're going to break down the two words, mental and health. So let's look at the etymology. Now, the etymology is the root, is the origin meaning of the word, yeah, which isn't it? Which actually means in. Oh, sorry, my bad. Mind actually means in, of, or pertaining to the mind. Characteristics of the intellect. All right. So again, the etymology of the word mental is in, of, or pertaining to the mind. Characteristics of the intellect. Now let's look at the word health. Give me a few seconds here. All right, so health, yeah. The etymology of the word health is wholeness. My bad. Give me a second. Health is a wholeness, a being whole, sound, or well. Yeah. So mental health is basically pertaining to the mind that is whole. Now, this is the misconception when it comes to mental health. I've always, me personally, you can leave your answer in the comment section below. How have you always seen mental health um, programmed to you? Like, what have you been taught in terms of, or what you've seen? Because I've always seen it relate to something negative. Oh, you got mental health, or so, like, oh, is he meant, like, I don't explain it. It's hard to explain. I'm trying to give an example, but like I've seen a few names where they mention, oh, it's their mental health. Okay, like now the difference is if you're adding mental health illness or mental health problems, then fair enough, that's different. But how do you know that individual has mental health problems or mental health illness if they don't tell you? Now, if they have told you, again, it could be a point where someone else told them, but how do they know? Like, how do you diagnose someone that's got poor mental health? Because the reality of life is, yeah, you got the little, you've not though, you got the breakdowns of anxiety, stress, uh, bipolar. What else is there? Anxiety, bipolar, stress, um, depression. You got all of these things, and let me give you an example when it comes to depression as well. I remember, see, in fact, let me just tell you this: everyone has different circumstances, scenarios, this, that, and the third. Yeah, and I get that. So I'm going to talk about my personal experience here. Yeah, I'm not talking about anyone else but mine. When I don't know how many years ago it was, but I was going through a phase and there were so many things like that was not working in my favor. I went from this was so mad or mad, but I went through a situation where everything seemed like it was going in my favor to a point where not a lot was going in my favor, especially in a few other areas in my life. And I'm like, this don't make sense. So I was confused, and then after a while, I just felt depressed. Now here's the thing: I felt depressed. But the situation is what I learned and what I'm gonna show you afterwards is what I learned that helped me is the simple fact of understanding. No, I'm not depressed. I just don't. I just have a problem. I have these problems, and I need to know how to solve them. And it's funny. I end up stumbling across this by default as well. Let me explain. I was learning more to do with how to be a man. You know what I mean? I was learning and I found so many information, and then part of it was if you're a man, get me a man helps solve problems. I was like, yo, that just like light bulb moment, and I was like, alright, cool. So I realized I got this problem. How am I going to solve this problem? What do I have to do within the day to solve this problem? And so, again, I've been doing whatever is necessary, and I'm not gonna say that the happy, or like, I don't even believe in being happy anyway. That's me personally. Like, yeah, you can be happy, don't get it twisted. But what I'm trying to say is, from a personal standpoint, happiness is just an emotion. You can have that emotion in that moment when it's there, cool. Same thing with sadness. You can be sad within the moment, but as long as you understand what made you sad or what triggered you to be sad, you find ways to solve that problem. If you can't solve it, then you kind of move on and do what's necessary. The same thing with happiness. Find out what's made you happy, or made you feel that, yeah, made you feel happy, what triggered you to be happy, and then you try and maintain that, or not just try to you try to maintain that or continue adding towards that. Do you see how simple it is? You think, oh, maybe it isn't simple, but I can show you how simple it is. If you click, excuse me, if you click the link in the description box below, where to become a member of the Thealkebulantrust, you will get access to online courses such as healthcare. Because in that course there, you will learn everything that I have learned that's helped me and continuing to help me. Yeah? And you will learn how to manage your mental health. You learn how to manage your health overall. Yeah? You will learn how to heal from whatever it is that you're going through. I'm not saying that that everything will happen overnight. Like, don't get it twisted. I went through a phase, yeah, where I wanted to commit suicide. Now, I don't want to commit suicide. I went through a phase where there was so many phases I went through, but I don't want to commit suicide, so I'm putting that on video right now, so get me. But like, do you know what I mean? So it's a situation where it's like, raw. All it took for me was to understand how to manage my mental health. Because if you're taught how to manage your mental health and how it actually works, how you feel would be a lot more different to certain circumstances and situations beyond your control. You see what I mean? Like, another example I can give is I say example, but it's a generalizing thing. If there's a circumstance beyond my control, I first look at how I react. Sometimes within an instant, I'm like, oh, I'm like, what's going on? Like, what I mean? Then I calm down. And I'm like, okay. What can I actually do? If I can't do nothing in that moment, then I can't do nothing. It's like, for example, let me give you an example, a quick one, yeah? Like, this may seem like a minor one, but I'm going to say it anyway. Like, I was going out for a walk, but then I was doing something else that is going to do something else as well. And what was interesting is, what happened again? Yeah, so basically what happened was, I was looking for something to help with my thing, in it. I don't want to explain too much details, but it was to pay off a bill, innit? And I thought, shit, where is it? Like, they just sent it. Like, where is it? Like, I don't get it. Where did I put it? You know what I mean? So, long story short, I said, you know what? What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna calm down. I'm not gonna worry about it. The week ain't over yet. I'm just gonna, find it another time. I'm still gonna go out and do my thing. And then the next problem I had, yeah? Here's the next problem. I still managed to do what I didn't finish doing. I did it halfway. So now, the next day, when I find it, then I'll be able to do what's necessary in it. But I was gonna say, so I ended up doing a situation, yeah, where what I was gonna do, like, I just realized, shit, they're gonna give me a pencil. I don't want them to rub out what I wanna put. You know what I mean? So, by the way, I'm trying to vote for Nico for random mayor, and it is what it is. Either him or drill minister, one or two. But I'm gonna say Nico because he's from the Ebo tribe as well. But anyway, long story short, so I thought, shit, they're gonna ask for pencils. So I had to go to the shop. And I thought, rah, I need a pen, bruv. And then, lo and behold, if you pay by card, guess what's gonna happen? There's a minimum spend. Luckily, the minimum spend was only £2.50, but at the same time, I could only buy one. Well, I could not only buy one pen, but the pen was like 50p in it. I was like, fuck. Shit, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna get it for £2. So I thought, on the quick thing, let me buy
whatever that was £1 each. So I brought that. You see what I mean? So I stay calm. I stay calmed all the way through. Like, alright, cool. This is what I mean. It's like identifying a problem. It's identifying what the problem is, and if it's beyond my control, then it's beyond my control. If it is something I can control, like, alright, cool, get a new pen then. You know what I mean? It works in my favor because I need a new pen anyway. Do you see what I'm saying? So this is the other thing you got to bear in mind. Certain things beyond your control, and how you react. Sometimes how you react in terms of being proactive leads you to something and someone that allows you to have something that you actually need anyway. Like, life is amazing that way. But anyway, I chatted too much, chatted for too long. Click the link in the description box below where it says become a member of the Thealkebulantrust. The course to do with healthcare. You're going to learn all that information there on how to manage your mental health and all that stuff there, and learn more to do with your mental health, or learn more to do with your health overall, so to say. Yeah. So if you've got any other videos you want to react to or do a video on, go ahead, link in the comment section below. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff there. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, because you never know, the video you suggest might just be next.